Okie dokie, boys and girls. Been a while, but it's me, it's Dennis once again. Here with some very bad news. My computer of 5 years, the thing I got for my 21st birthday instead of a car. Bessie, my first gen iMac G5, is dead. No more, RIP, completely raped. The basic situation is on about Wednesday night when I came back from work. I popped on to try and get something done for the comic that I'm working on, and everything was just like pixelated as fuck, and I thought at the time it was something to do with the heat because it was probably one of the hottest nights of the year. I mean, everyone had all the doors and windows open. It was intense heat. So I decided to leave all the windows open and all that. Plenty of fresh air and all that. Sadly, because of that, I ended up getting a stiff flipping neck for 2 days. I couldn't turn my head because of draft and all that. Oh well, lesson learned. But no, sadly, that didn't fix anything. I took it in over the weekend to the Apple store, and from the get go, they said, "Oh wow, you got the original box. Huh, that's interesting." And well, yeah, and it's the thing is because I was looking up what it could be, and some people said, "Oh yeah, it's like the capacitor can very rarely leak." So I just thought, well, we'll just see what happens. And no, it was the graphics card. As it turns out, he didn't need to open it up or anything to check it out. But no, it was. He instantly looked and said, "Oh yeah, we know what that is. Yeah, that's the graphics card." I was like, "Oh, awesome!" I mean, I've never liked that graphics card. I've always wanted to get rid of it because it was a piece of shit. So I was like, "Okay, yeah." And he says, "Yeah, you're gonna have to buy a new computer." You fucking kidding me? New computer? I didn't swear. I was the paragon of restraint and politeness at this little sit down, and he said, "Well, yeah, I mean it's a 5-year-old computer. We don't make the parts anymore. There's no way you can replace it because the graphics card is welded into the motherboard." Great design choice, by the way. I mean, seriously, before you get any kind of computer, especially when it's a first generation, make sure they've not got some fucking stupid contractual thing where they weld together all the essential parts of the machine from stupid third party clients who've given them a bit of money. You know what I mean? So yeah, shit graphics card has wrecked my entire computer because I can't get a fucking replacement because it's part of the whole fucking motherboard. And yeah, I could go on eBay. I could go online and buy a new motherboard for a 5-year-old computer for like £200. But it's like, even he said, well, obviously he'd say that. I mean, pretty much the first thing that came out of his mouth was, "You're gonna have to buy a new computer." We've got plenty of. It was pretty much pitching me like the new computers on the side. I'm like, "Fuck you, you fucking hippie!" Get a fucking shave. I mean, I've got room to talk, but I've had a bad few flipping days. It's like, oh, mother of sodomy. Yeah. So where was I? Yeah. The graphics card is completely fucking raped, and because of that, everything else is fused together. Can't get a replacement. Seriously pissed off. So he said, "Oh well, we can hold it here and dispose of it for you." And I was like, "Fuck that! I want my fucking. That's all my fucking work on there. That's 5 years of my fucking life on that computer." So a good friend of mine, Jenny, she had her hard drive with her, which was badass and awesome of her. Sadly, it didn't work out because she had her information on it, and she's a PC user. I'm a Mac user. It would have deleted her stuff, and she had important 3D modeling stuff because she's a game designer. very talented one too. So I ended up having to go leave the store, leave my poor Bessie there in the hands of those, well, that fucking half-wit, and I had to fork out £60 for a terabyte hard drive. I was going to spend about £50 on a 50 gig one, but then this lovely, lovely shop girl suggested, for £10 more you can get twice as much. So yeah, very, 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 very grateful to you, young lady. Now, if I was single, I would have embarrassed myself and offended you. So, but yeah. So back again on Monday, I came in with my hard drive, and thankfully Jenny was there again, and we were transferring the files, which took a very, very long time. So long, in fact, that she, fortunately enough, she brought her different decks of Magic the Gathering cards. And while we were sat transferring all the data, she was sat teaching me how to play Magic the Gathering in the middle of the Mac store, which was awesome. In fact, we had one of the fucking dudes come back to us and say, "What are you doing? Oh, look at you! You are total nerds." But in a jokey way, because he was saying, "Oh, he used to play in these. I'm a Trekkie, and I think you're sad." It was, and at one point near the end, it's like I felt this guy flipping, put his hand on my shoulder, shove me computer. So I was like, "What the fuck?" Oh, it was him again. It says, "Nerds," and just walked off. So I was like, "Yeah, yeah, pretty much." But yeah, I don't have a computer anymore. In case you're wondering, now I'm using Gypsy Magic to do this. No, it's my sister's laptop and the webcam. So rather than let Apple have anything of my computer, with the greatest of respect, fuck them. I had to wheel it back home through Manchester on a friggin' little old lady trolley because fucking heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. I mean, why don't they do home repairs and all that? I mean, I'd pay to have a guy come to the house and take a look at it. Because Jesus, a fucking iMac G5, heavy fucking beast. But anyway, long and the short is I need a new computer. So I am going to be pulling out every single finger I can, and just doing as much work as possible. I'm also looking into loads of freelance work and that, but the main thing is I'm going to be doing tons of commission illustrations. You can find examples of my work on dennisillustration.co.uk, as well as the journal dennisillustration.blogger.com or blogspot.com. And I've also got a new one, devillo.livejournal.com. All the same content, but different locations, depending on what service you like using. And I've also got the usual places on, devillo.deviantart.com, but not updated that one recently. But yeah, I would very much like your money in my pocket, so I can buy not a new £1,000 machine. Sadly, as talented and awesome as I am, I don't think I'm going to raise £1,000 so well. So I am looking to get a new laptop for myself, because at the moment I'm sharing this one laptop with two other people, and that is not going to work. 3 people, 1 laptop, you. So yeah, I'm looking into getting a a MacBook or something, a nice shiny one, something that'll do the job. I mean, the scanner works, the printer works, my stylus, my tablet works. I can easily draw all my stuff by hand, scan it in the computer and all that, but I just need a computer of my own to get the work done. So yeah, head over to my website dennisillustration.co.uk, click on the journal, and check out some of the work I have, and commission me. I am very affordable. My work is of a pretty damn good quality, if I do say so myself, and I'll do pretty much anything for money.